You with the move like Jagger, I got the move like Jagger, I got the move like Jagger.
Before a child can really walk, it learns how to stand up and how to move its legs. Later it learns how to ride a bicycle, how to ski, to ice skate, or to drive a car. It learns how to swim and how to dive. When we learn how to scuba dive, we also learn how to move ourselves underwater.
Hi! We are Wet Frog Divers, a dive center based in Komodo, Indonesia. We do daily diving trips to the amazing Komodo National Park. We teach beginners to become great scuba divers, and we train our certified divers to enlarge their skills and to feel more confident and to get the maximum out of their dives. Propulsion is one of the main skills each diver should perfection. Propulsion is basically finning. And you can imagine what we see underwater, how divers do it. Sometimes it's great entertainment. Let's spend together some minutes on this subject.
Divers move completely differently underwater. One could say there are different styles of moving, which in fact is true. There are several finning techniques. So let's have a look on the most common finning techniques and do a short analysis to find out which ones are more effective and which ones are no-go for scuba diving. For we want you to experience the maximum joy of scuba diving without wasting air and effort, but with the most pleasure of moving underwater. Watch this video until the end. Maybe it turns out that you move in your unique style.
A very common method for beginners is to move their arms. In fact, new qualified divers think that by waving their hands sharply, they move forward and control their buoyancy. Like, if you are too deep, wave your hands and you immediately go up and forward. Quite often people swim the row, breaststroke, and sometimes they even swim the front crawl. That must be super tiring. Actually, for scuba divers, it is more effective to swim by using your fins. Just compare the surface of a palm and of a fin. Besides this, actively moving your hands will increase your air consumption and you lose more energy. You get tired very quickly. And then you could also disturb your dive body. On the whole, do not move your arms when scuba diving. Another common technique for newbies is the so-called cut the water with your fins technique. That means when instead of kicking their fins, divers bend and unbend their knees by moving their fins flat. This method will bring little to no result, as you use lots of energy, breathe actively, get tired, and you practically don't move forward. It's absolutely out of questions that you can't do any turns. A variation of the previous method is the riding the bicycle underwater technique. It looks very funny. One can see divers on bicycle quite often. So we wanted to show it to you. You probably get it already. That technique has no use for efficient scuba diving. Ride the bicycle to your dive spot, but then let it be. An effective method is the mermaid and dolphin technique. For free divers though. They look so beautiful and gracefully when they do that, while the scuba diver doing his little mermaid movements will not only look funny, but also have troubles to move and will get tired easily, lose air, and in fact will not even notice the cute marine creatures. So please, no mermaids and dolphins when scuba diving, unless you spot the real ones. But this one now is indeed a very good and useful method for scuba divers. Slowly and efficiently kick with your fins. Remember the flutter kick you learned in your open water diver course? You kick from the hips while keeping your knees straight, or as a variation you keep your thighs relatively straight, bend your legs sharply at the knee and kick using only the lower portion of your legs and ankles. Although a small disadvantage that you get tired over a long distance and you cannot maneuver, with this technique you can control your speed underwater and move forward. Another even more effective technique for scuba diving is the frog kick. It's a popular method among cave and technical divers. This kick is a faster one and maybe a better one for long distances. If you use the frog kick, you can speed up quicker, use the reverse gear, meaning do the back finning, can be useful when shooting underwater photos, and you can maneuver and turn on the spot.
Some useful advices for better scuba diving. Whatever technique you choose for yourself, try to make sure you kick relaxed and slowly. You don't need to hit the highest gear and race underwater.
If you dive in a current, try to use it in favor for you. It means don't speed up by kicking with your fins. If you drift dive, relax and let the current do it for you. If you need to stop in the current, turn against the current and use your fins. You can find more useful information about diving in currents in our latest video, Diving in Currents. Link to the video is in our description. A good advice is probably always improve your buoyancy. Propulsion and buoyancy are interrelated. If your buoyancy is not perfect, you will use your fins to correct your position underwater, which can make you go up and down, use more air and spend more energy. Whereas combined a perfect buoyancy with great finning technique will make your dives more relaxed, you will use less air and enjoy a longer dive. Also good to remember, keep your body horizontal in the water. This way you will move more easy and better rather than pushing a huge amount of water with your body in front of you. And probably sounds strange, but try to buy and use fins that fit you well. The type of your fins will also influence your air consumption and energy, and hence also your swimming technique. You might need to try several fins from several brands, and maybe you even will change the type of fins with the time your scuba skills grow.
As an instructor, I can tell you that your experience and your scuba skills will grow the more you dive. Quite often, I can see the big change on my students when they complete the advanced course and continue diving regularly. Don't be shy to ask any instructor for an advice or recommendations. That's what actually we are here. This is our job to make you a better diver. Simply talk with professionals and experienced divers. Continue practicing and training. As improving and getting to the proper finning techniques will be essential for your dives.
Have you recognized your finning style? Or maybe what you have been doing wrong so far? We hope our video was useful for you. And we are happy if it helps you to improve or change your finning technique and to find more pleasure in each dive with a better position for your body, with a better air consumption, and to become a skilled and confident scuba diver. If it's like this, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and our next video is already in the making. Let us know in the comments below what's your favorite finning technique, or what you're going to work on, or what's the easiest technique for you. We're happy to answer all your questions.
Let's stay together. Join us also in our Instagram or Facebook page. You can find all links in our description. And see you soon in Komodo, maybe in our dive center.
Bye!
Bye!